Hi and welcome to Mike Wood's Property Expert Partnership refurbishment schemes. This video is the second in this short series that I'm putting together to show you what really needs to be considered and what goes into when you're doing a seriously large refurbishment program such as this behind me. This is a large 3-bedroom detached property, and it's got some structural defects such as wall tie failure. The walls are buckling due to the steel lintels expanding, so we have to do all that type of repair. So I'm going to take you inside now and show you what we've been doing in the last couple of weeks since we've got on. So just bear with me as we walk through. We just pass by the skip here and I'll take you inside. Now, there was a carport here behind me which we've taken away, which has given the house that sort of isolation because it was a little bit old and dated. If I take you inside the property, you'll see that we've made some changes. So as I take you through the front door, before there was a corner here where you can see on the floor, and what we've decided to do is to open this up. We're going to put a splayed partition with a door opening out into the downstairs toilet. Now that was previously accessed through that opening there, which was from the kitchen, so that's not really ideal. But in a modern house now, of course, you want to be able to come in through the front door, and under disabled building regulations document M, you should have an accessible WC on the ground floor with a minimum door set of 1,000 millimeters. So that's an important factor now. So that's modernising the property and bringing it right up to date. We've found that there's some dampness in the walls, even on the internal walls. They've been prepped and put foiled paper on to try and hold back the damp. So what we've decided to do is most of these internal walls are now going to be hacked off. We need a damp-proof course put in here as well. So all these walls are going to be hacked off up to 1.2 meters. This area here, we're going to have a sliding door. I'll just open the blinds for you, and you can see why. So, as I just mentioned, because of the aspect looking out onto the golf course, what we're going to do is we're going to solid up these side panels. We're going to put solid walls in here and a sliding door. Now before, if you looked at the other video, we had a partition running through here with a doorway into the kitchen. That then meant that this area here and this area was the kitchen. Quite a small kitchen really for such a nice house. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a partition in here, and we're going to create a utility room, an isolated utility room. There's the back door ready to go out. And what we're now going to do is we're going to move the boiler into this location here onto this wall. And we're going to run a nice kitchen unit run on that wall with a central oven, hob and extractor in the centre. So from this aspect of the room, you've got the open plan kitchen and then looking out onto the golf course behind. So that's one of the things that we're going to do to this to really modernise the property. So what I'm going to do now is take you upstairs and show you what we've been doing there. We've decided that we're going to remove these old metal railings, and we're going to put nice glass panels in here. That's going to get it nice and modern. There's a crack up here. Now that might be a cause for concern for a lot of people, but there is no structural issues with the property as a result of that. It's purely where the old brick on edge wall has been not properly keyed into the external wall, and that's all it is. So this is the bathroom. You can see now that we've stripped the bathroom out. The toilet was tucked around here in this corner, not in a very good place. So we're going to bring this area out here. We're going to put some shelving and the toilet in there. I'm going to put a vanity unit basin here. And because I want to put a shower here with a bath with a shower over, I'm going to close this window up a shade, which will give me the opportunity to put a shower screen coming forward. That's all ready to be stripped off. Tiles are going to come off. So here is the front main bedroom, the master bedroom I think you could call it. And here you can see the effects of the structural damage caused by the expanded lintel. As you can see, it's quite severe really. There's quite a lot of movement gone on here, but once it's been repaired, we'll have it back to normal and it'll be all structurally sound. What we found is, and you will find this in a lot of old buildings, the first floor partitions are solid. But indeed what they are is brick on edge, what we call a brick on edge in a timber stud. So here is the timber stud that I've talked about. And if I could just show you here, you can just about see these brickwork, this brick in here. So you've got a timber stud and in here is brickwork. So what we found was this partition here between these two bedrooms was just built on the floor, on a timber floor. So you can see we've got the timber joists running front to back, which is quite common. And these are spaced at about 450mm centres, or the old 18 inches. So there would have been a joist here and a joist here. But as you can see with this area here, this is where the partition was built. So currently in modern day construction, if you build an internal partition, you have to put two joists side by side and then you build the partition off the two joists. That gives it the necessary support. But in these days, for some reason, they would simply build a solid construction wall off a floorboard. So what the resultant problem we had here is these two floors were dipping. So we've taken that partition down to lighten the load on the partition, on the floor, sorry, and then we're going to put that back up in a new stud partition. So here's the sort of the rear main bedroom, similar size to the front. And as you can see, these windows have all frosted up with the condensation that often happens between panels. But if you can just make out there, we've got a lovely view onto the rear garden. So there you go. Thanks very much for tuning into this latest video of Mike Woods of PropertyExpertPartnership.com. The videos can be seen on YouTube, and this one, as I say, is the second main video showing you the progress of work. So please tune in and I'll be pleased to share with you the further progress. Just thought I'd give you some numbers on this. This property was bought for just over 120,000. The quotations that we've prepared and collected from the various trades are working out that this is now going to hit just over 60 to 70,000 pounds in a refurbishment cost. But we're looking to market this somewhere north of 270,000, hopefully just under 300,000. It'll be a nice profit for us all, but more importantly, we're transforming this old fantastic property and bringing new life back into it so it can be used for another generation. Thanks very much and look forward to seeing you at the next video.